everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with a super exciting video for you. So, as some of you probably know, Ganache Parfums relaunched, and there are a whole bunch of new fragrances on the website as well as some old favorites. I was just browsing and I saw that they have a vanilla collection. So if you go on the website, it's under, it says Duets collection. And I came across this baby. So these are 3 different vanilla perfumes. The first one is called Warm, the second one is called Dark, and the third one is called Modern. And I also saw that they had a discovery kit. How cute is this? It came in a little macaroon. Oh my gosh, but they have a discovery kit of a lot of their new fragrances. And yeah, I couldn't resist. I had to have the discovery kit as well so I can get my nose on all of the new things from the house. So I am like, macaroons are probably my favorite dessert in the entire world. So this is just like, it had my heart. I love it so much. So anyways, let's jump in. I'm gonna start with the vanilla perfumes, and I will tell you, I have sprayed all of the vanilla perfumes on myself and I've smelled them. I have not smelled or even sprayed any of the fragrances in the discovery kit, so those are going to be all kind of first impressions. Okay, I've got the website pulled up here. So the first one we're going to talk about is Dark Vanilla. So it says dark vanilla is deep and mysterious with a hint of spice. The notes are citron accord, spice accord, vanilla bean accord, vanilla cream accord, and French vanilla accord. So yeah, I was like dead when I saw that they had a vanilla collection, because vanilla perfumes are like my favorite in the world. Oh my gosh. Sadly, this one leaked a little bit in transit, but thankfully not enough that it was that big of a deal. That's the one thing, it's so hard to ship perfume without it leaking. Like, I send out decants and things to people all the time, and I swear if I could ever just get something to someone without it leaking all over, it would just make me so happy, but that's just the nature of shipping perfume. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. It really is like a very strong, intense vanilla with a little bit of spice. It does smell dark. It smells beautiful on the skin. This is one that I think is just going to be outstanding in the cold weather. Dark vanilla is like the perfect name for it because it is dark. Dark, spiced, rich vanilla. It's so good. I'm so excited to have these in my collection. I know vanilla is super boring for a lot of people, but I don't know, there's just something about it that I love so much. Okay, next we have got Warm Vanilla. It says warm vanilla explores the comforting, smoothing side of vanilla. Rich notes of aromatic plum enhanced with boozy notes and incense create a memorable fragrance that warms on the skin, wrapping you in a fuzzy blanket of warmth. I think that it's not supposed to say smoothing. I think it's supposed to say the soothing side of vanilla. So notes on this one are plum accord, moonshine accord, vanilla bean accord, cardamom absolute, incense, and wood pulp accord. So this one, you guys, is intensely boozy. Like, it is. So I used to say that Sucre Bay Strangeling was the booziest fragrance in my collection. Dude, it's got nothing on this thing. This is straight up like putting your nose in a bottle of liquor. Like, it's so incredibly boozy. It doesn't stay like that though. The booze does kind of mellow out a little bit, and then the plum starts to come through. This beautiful, juicy, kind of tart plum, or it could be the booze notes making the plum kind of tart. Oh my gosh, but then immediately you start getting the plum. And I can smell the spices. They're soft in the background. You can smell the cardamom and then the ever-present vanilla. It's so good. This, I think, I think this is my favorite one. I don't know. I'm so excited for these to sit and kind of macerate for a while too. I think by winter, or by the time the weather starts turning cool, these are going to be incredible. Yeah, this one is my favorite, I think. I'm such a sucker for anything warm and cozy. And this one is, and the booze in this is like off the charts. It is so stinking boozy. I cannot even believe it. But it is in such a good way. It's so, it's just amazing. I love it. So anyways, that one is called Warm. And then the last one is called Modern. And Modern says, if you're not a huge vanilla fan, this fragrance is for you. Modern Vanilla starts out with your traditional baker's vanilla base, but there's nothing traditional about this fragrance. Notes of leather, amber, saffron, and rose create a modern vanilla fragrance you have to try to experience its true magic. So the notes on this one are fresh air accord, saffron absolute, rose absolute, vanilla accord, warm amber accord, and leather jacket accord. So you definitely get the leather, but, and oh my gosh, I'm typically not the biggest fan of leather, but this is amazing. You get this beautiful, soft, buttery leather note and a load of vanilla, just like a load of sweet vanilla. A little bit of rose. The rose is definitely, like, I don't think if you didn't know rose was in it, you wouldn't pick it out. Like, it's not that prominent. This is all about the leather and the vanilla. Oh my gosh, it's so good. This is, I don't even like leather. This is probably my favorite leather fragrance I've ever smelled, because it's so wearable. It's such a wearable leather. Oh my gosh, it just smells clean and cool and very modern. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. You know what I was thinking about the other day? So I love watching shows like Project Runway and like those kinds of shows where people compete against each other. They need to make a perfume competition where people compete against each other making different perfumes, like, you know, with certain guidelines or whatever, like, or they have to make certain kinds of perfume. How fun would that be? I would love to see a show like that. Okay, let's move on to the Discovery Kit. Yeah, here, this is the one I got, the Deluxe Collection Discovery Kit. And there are so many different Discovery sets on here now, and just so many beautiful fragrances, which I've always been such a huge fan of Ganache. I've bought so many in my time, but okay, yeah, here we go. There's so many. There are a lot of fragrances in this Discovery Kit. I adore this macaroon. I'm like obsessed with it. Okay, let's start. Let's see what we got here. I don't even remember what scents are in this, but I just remember thinking like, oh my gosh, I have to smell all of them. And look at how many fragrances are in there. It was $55, but there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 12 fragrances in here, and these are big. They're big. These have to be at least 2 or 3 mil. And this is nice. These all come, they all come sealed in plastic. Okay, so the first one we have here is called Dark Berry. And I believe this is from their Summer Berry collection. And again, this one is called Dark Berry. It says it is a deep, seductive blend of tart red berries, exotic spices, and balsamic vanilla. So it's got red berry accord, sweet cream accord, rhubarb, and vanilla bean absolute. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, it's so good. I didn't know what to expect, because sometimes berry perfumes can be just, I don't know, not very good, but this is beautiful. It's creamy and spiced, like mostly spiced. I definitely get the red berry. and the rhubarb. I mean, balsamic is like the perfect name or the perfect description. You definitely get this beautiful tart red berry, but it's not sweet. It's balsamic. And it's creamy. And then that tart rhubarb. This is a super fresh but cozy fragrance. Oh my gosh, it is so good. I am dying to see what the fall looks like for Ganache. I just have a feeling that it's gonna be off the chain, like that they're gonna come out with some amazing things. So anyways, that one is called Dark Berry. It is amazing. This next one is this next one is called Lavender Blue. Okay, Lavender Blue. It says lavender is the star and major player of this show. The addition of vanilla, benzoin, and immortelle smooth out the camphorous notes. If you like delicious powdery fragrance, this one is a must try. So it's Lavender Absolute, Vanilla Absolute, Lavender Hydrosol, Benzoin, Marshmallow Fluff Accord, Orris Absolute, Sandalwood, and Immortelle. Lavender is one of my favorite things ever, so I am dying to get my nose on this. I love lavender. Oh, wow, you guys. Oh my gosh, if this smells good on me, I'm gonna have to have a bottle of this. It's so good. It's fresh, super fresh, slightly powdery. More than slightly powdery. I would say it's moderately powdery. Like, it's not a powder bomb, but it's moderately powdery. It's really, really fresh smelling though, and really almost citric smelling. Like a really, really citrusy, powdery, bright, clean, fresh lavender. It's not a super traditional smelling lavender though. It's not gonna smell like, you know, your run of the mill kind of lavender fragrance. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I cannot wait to try this one on. I will of course update you guys in a what I wore last week video every time I wear one of these fragrances to test them out. I will of course update you and let you know how it went, how it wore on me, how I liked it, what the performance was like, and all of those things. So anyways, that one is called Lavender Blue. Okay, next we have got Meal, and I'm pretty sure meal means honey. I'm super excited about this one. Okay, so it says, if you like bold, clean scents, this one is for you. It is raw honeycomb, cistus, labdanum, benzoin, incense, golden honey accord, magnolia, and black musk. Oh, wow, you guys. Oh. It's so good. It's a super clean honey. Oh my gosh, it's so good. This is not, it's not overly sweet. It's not a syrupy honey. It's a clean, the magnolia in it keeps it very light. Magnolia is kind of a citrusy floral, and so it's keeping it very, very light. I would say the magnolia is actually the most prominent note here. On paper anyways, I don't know. I'm of course gonna have to test all of these on my skin, which I am so excited. But on paper, the magnolia is what is coming out the most. I definitely get the beautiful honey, but it's really, really soft. And it's not a syrupy, overly sweet honey either. It's beautiful. This one really is very, very clean. It's a very clean, crisp. I don't know that I've ever smelled a honey fragrance quite like this. Oh, it's so good. This one is amazing. Like, I don't know. Of the three that we've smelled so far, this is my favorite for sure. It's really good. So anyways, that one is called Meal. Oh my gosh. This next one, you guys. Blackberry molasses. I'm so obsessed with molasses. Like, my mom used to give me spoonfuls of it when I was a kid. She used to bake with it a lot. And whenever she would bake, she would give me a spoonful of molasses and I would just savor it. I loved it so much. I think that's where my love for brown sugar came actually, but so I'm like so excited to smell something that has molasses in it. So Blackberry Molasses says that it is inspired by summer sweet, summer memories and happy times. It has notes of blackberry accord, sage, pomelo, wood accord, and bay rum. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited about the sage. I love sage in fragrance. I just think it's so beautiful in perfume. Okay, let's smell this. Blackberry molasses. You get the sage. It takes about 10 seconds, but that sage starts to come out immediately. When you first spray it, it's a blast of sweet blackberry. But then the sage starts to come out. It's this beautiful, fresh, aromatic sage note. You definitely get that wood accord, and you definitely get the bay rum as well. In fact, the bay rum is really prominent. This one's super pretty. This one is very unisex. It doesn't lean too feminine or too masculine. Ooh, I'm excited to try this one on my skin. I'm excited to try them all on my skin. I'm gonna speed things up a little bit here because we'll be here forever if I don't. Okay, next we have got Sugarberry. Sugarberry is, it says, a fragrance for the true berry lover. Sugarberry is true to its name, plump, succulent summer berries dipped in sugar and covered in warm vanilla cream. The notes are strawberry accord, blackberry accord, blueberry accord, raspberry accord, sugar water accord, and warm vanilla cream accord. Oh. I mean, the notes will make your mouth water. Oh, wow. It immediately reminds me just a touch of Philosophy's Falling in Love. The berry note in it is very similar, or in this case, the combination of berry notes. But this one is creamy and sweeter. Oh my gosh, this is another, like, if this works on my skin, which I hope it will because berries usually do pretty good for me. If this works on my skin, this is another one that I will need a full bottle of. It's so good. It's beautiful, tart berries and cream. Oh, it is so good. It's not overly sweet, but it's sweeter than Falling in Love. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this one. This one is so good. So that is called Sugarberry. I'm gonna put my favorites to one side because I'm gonna test those first. Okay, next we've got Patch Ho. I think that's how you would say that, H-E-A-U-X, Patch Ho. So this says that it is a gourmand patchouli for the patchouli lover. I was super excited about this one. The notes are orange blossom absolute, blood orange, tangerine, cocoa CO2, dark chocolate, orange flower hydrosol, patchouli absolute, dark patchouli, benzoin resin, and oud. I saw this and I was super excited. You can see why I had to have this discovery kit. There are just so many. Oh my gosh, you guys. Just when I think it can't get better. It's like a chocolate orange with patchouli. Oh my gosh, it's like a dark, earthy patchouli with chocolate and orange. Oh my gosh. It is a gourmand patchouli. It's incredible. It's so, the patchouli is so dark and oh my gosh, it's such a resinous, earthy smelling fragrance, but it smells like a chocolate orange that you want to eat, like one of those ones that you break apart and eat. That's what it smells like. I'm so sorry if you guys can hear this thunder. Like, I had no idea it was supposed to thunderstorm so bad this afternoon. Anyways, amazing, amazing. Dark, 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 earthy patchouli, resinous, but like a yummy edible chocolate orange. It's so good. So anyways, that is Patch Ho. Okay, this is another one I was like dying to get my nose on. This is Luscious Banana. I've been having a love affair with banana since it got warm out. So I am so excited to, let me tell you, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm so excited to smell it. I'm not, holy cow, I can smell it from I can already smell it from the thing. Okay. It says the deliciously creamy fragrance that packs a punch. Notes are ripe banana puree accord, vanilla bean accord, coconut milk accord, white floral accord, white rum accord, white musk, and whipped cream accord. It is very, very strong. It really does smell like a pureed banana. It smells like a straight up smashed banana with a load of vanilla, and it's boozy. You can smell the white rum. Like, the white rum is very, very prominent. So it is like this boozy, creamy, smashed banana. It's not overly sweet. It's fresh. It's really fresh smelling. I'm gonna have to test this one on my skin to see if it's good. Some bananas are good on me, some bananas aren't, so I will have to see. So anyways, that one is Luscious Banana. Okay, next we have this one here. This is called Blueberry Hill. Blueberry Hill is, it says, don't let the notes fool you. This fragrance is surprisingly fresh. Blueberry Hill opens up with a blast of sweet, juicy blueberries and heady tuberose with a dry down of clean air and intoxicating woody floral notes. So the notes are sugared blueberries, tuberose, hedione, white musk, and karma wood. I love hedione in fragrance. I think it's really, really beautiful. Oh my gosh, it smells like straight up fresh blueberries when you first spray it. Oh, wow. Sweet, fresh blueberries. Super creamy. I can definitely smell the tuberose, but it is not overpowering. It is blended perfectly with the blueberry. This is amazing. This is the best blueberry fragrance I've ever smelled. A lot of the time, blueberry ends up smelling like trash in fragrance to me. It ends up, well, it usually never actually smells like blueberry. This smells like straight up blueberry. Oh my gosh, and it's a little bit woody, so it really is very, very fresh. It's like a fresh, realistic, slightly creamy, slightly woody blueberry. Oh, it's gorgeous. I can't wait to try that one. Oh man. So I've got 4 in my like test immediately, and then the other 4, like, you know, those will come after. Okay, next we have got Luscious Pineapple, and I am so stoked to smell this one too. Okay, so Luscious Pineapple, it says aromatic tangy pineapple, juicy lime, cognac, and sensual musk. So the notes are pineapple sorbet, agave nectar, lime zest, cognac accord, gin accord, and white musk. Oh, I'm sorry, all the berry ones, I knew it was like a berry collection. It is actually the Summer Berry Festival collection is what all of the berry ones are under. Okay, so let's get our nose on Luscious Pineapple. It smells like straight up pineapple juice. Like straight up yummy pineapple juice, like a pineapple cocktail. Like a tropical pineapple cocktail. Super sweet, juicy, slightly boozy, tart, makes your mouth water tart. Pineapple. Like the most realistic pineapple fragrance I've ever smelled in my life. This is straight up juicy pineapple. Wow, it's amazing. Okay, I can't wait to try that one out. Okay, 3 more, you guys, 3 more. This one I am dying to get my nose on. This one is Luscious Coconut, and I've been having a love affair with coconut this year too. So I'm like dying to get my nose on this one. Okay, Luscious Coconut is sweet coconut cream and vibrant coconut water are enhanced and elevated by overripe juicy peaches soaked in fine cognac. The addition of Divana, tuberose, and osmanthus create a hauntingly beautiful sillage that captivates the senses. So the notes are coconut cream accord, coconut water accord, natural peach accord, white peach accord, white and green cognac absolute, Divana essential oil, tuberose, osmanthus, and rum accord. Okay, I am dying to get my nose on this. So I was worried because I'm not a fan of peach. And I was super worried that it was going to be too peachy. And it is definitely not. It is definitely a coconut fragrance through and through. But it's like a beautiful, fresh, warm coconut. And it's like the peaches are tart and juicy. Like tart and juicy peaches. You definitely get, it's boozy. It's very boozy as well. Super, super boozy. These are so strong. I'm like really interested to see how these are gonna work on skin, or how they're gonna perform on skin, because they're so strong. Like I don't even need to put my nose up to the paper to smell it because it's so strong. Oh my gosh. In fact, it works better if I keep the paper back a little bit because I can smell more. Oh my gosh. I'm definitely getting that Divana too. This is super warm. It's not overly sweet at all. Yeah, it's definitely not an overly sweet coconut. It's a unique coconut. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to try it. I can't wait to try it. Now we've got 6 to 4. 6 of I have to try immediately. Okay, next we've got Luscious Ginger. This is one that, again, I've been dying to get my nose on. Tell me this is not like the best discovery kit ever. It's so, like, everything in it, every single fragrance in it is like something you're excited to smell. Okay, Luscious Ginger. I love ginger. I'm obsessed with ginger. In fact, I've loved ginger for so long. Holy cow, I can smell it with that cap on. Wow. I used to wear a long time ago, back in the early 2000s, I used to wear the Origins ginger. I would always buy the set with the perfume and the body souffle. Okay, Luscious Ginger. It says a playful, fun, and sexy take on the classic ginger ale. The fragrance opens with a playful accord of over-carbonated sparkling water and joyful citrus that give way to sumptuous ginger, aromatic green pepper, and warm amber, creating an alluring aroma that's impossible to resist. So the notes are carbonated water accord, citron accord, fresh ground ginger accord, golden amber accord, nutmeg, and warm musk. Oh my goodness. I can smell it. It hasn't even been sprayed. Oh my gosh, it smells like ginger ale. That's what it smells like. You can even smell the fizziness. You can even smell the fizzy carbonation. Oh my gosh, it's so strong. And it's a super fresh ginger. It's not like an overly sweet ginger. Very, very fresh. I'm definitely getting the green pepper as well, which is making it even fresher smelling. It smells like a super, super intense ginger ale. Oh my gosh, it's so good, you guys. It's so good. I can't wait to try these on my skin. I'm like dying. I'm just gonna put them all in the same pile because I'm gonna end up having to test them all like immediately. Okay, and then last but not least, we have got Rosé. I am super stoked to smell this. I love how literal these fragrances have been. The name of it tells you like what it's gonna smell like. Okay, Rosé. It says Rosé is a fragrance that takes you on a journey and unravels like a mystery over time on the skin. So the notes are Moroccan Rose Absolute, Rose de Mai, Turkish Rose Absolute, Rose Accord, Saffron Absolute, Saffron Tincture, Marshmallow Accord, Blackcurrant Absolute, and Amber. So this is a rose fragrance. Oh my gosh. That is straight up creamy rose. Oh my goodness. It is so fragrant. It is so fragrant. Now, if you don't like saffron, I don't think that you would like this one. I don't mind saffron. Sometimes it can be too much, but most of the time it's okay for me. And it's totally fine for me in this one. Holy cow. This is rose, 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 rose. So much rose. It reminds me of a very, very strong, intense version of Elie Saab Essence No. 1 Rose. but so much more intense, like so incredibly intense. Oh my gosh, and it's got a creaminess because it's got that whipped cream note in it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've never smelled anything like this. Like, it's a rose fragrance that is totally different from anything I've smelled. Oh my gosh, I am dying to get these on my skin. So anyways, guys, that is let me tell you what that discovery kit is called. That is called the Deluxe Collection Discovery Set. Unfortunately, it is sold out right now. I'm so sorry. That always happens. I get things and then by the time I sit down to talk to you guys about them, they're gone. But yeah, that is the Deluxe Discovery Set from Ganache Parfums, as well as the Vanilla Collection. I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.